What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to the new moon workshop. This is a new moon in Leo, but we will all be affected by it. Okay. So keep that in mind. It's not only for Leo people. However, if you have your sun, moon, or rising sign as a Leo, you will feel this probably the most strong. And this will be activating across cardinal cross energy. So, well, not cardinal. It will be a fixed cross energy. So if you have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo in your chart, you will definitely feel this a lot as well. This is pay what you can. So thank you for all of your donations. If you found this on YouTube, you can just donate below. There is a link there. Okay. I think I want to start with the tarot actually. So let me see what cards come up here. Oh, the Four of Wands. I love this. This is so perfect, especially because the yellow, for example, which is connected to our solar plexus, and this is the energy center of our body. This is where we have our power, our confidence, our will. So this is very much connected to Leo energy because Leo is an energy of confidence, standing in your power and will power, meaning you can. And it's funny because before when I was writing my notes, I wrote I can down here, okay? I wrote I can. So I can, that is very much this Leo energy. And that again is connected to the solar plexus and that is connected to the color yellow. So here we go. Now, when I look at this Four of Wands, this is about celebration, fun, joy, excitement. This is about culmination, finishing something and feeling good and satisfied about wrapping it up and closing it. For some of us, wrapping things up and closing that loop is going to mean cutting people off, clearing them out, because we right now are entering retrograde season. Tomorrow, the day after this new moon, we have Mercury stationing retrograde, and he will begin to move backwards. This is a very important Mercury retrograde, especially because it's happening in two signs. So it starts in Virgo and then it leads to Leo. So that means a lot of people will be affected because when we have a strong activation in one sign, it always influences all four signs that are connected to that like modality. So for example, if I say something and you're like, what are you talking about? I'm always going to summarize it and let you know how it affects you, okay? So when we talk about Mercury retrograde in Virgo, if you are a Virgo, then like you're going to feel it strong for sure. However, Virgo is a mutable sign. So the other mutable signs, the other people who will feel this very strongly are also anyone in, so you can have your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus, your Mars. Each planet is in your birth chart in a different area of the sky. So that's like those slices, right? So when Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo, it will affect Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius also. What's going to happen later? Mercury will retrograde back into Leo, which means Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius will also really feel this. So this Mercury retrograde is important because it's affecting heavily a lot of people, which means you're going to notice that more people are having more challenges, more breakthroughs. They're going to see things more clearly, especially when we get to the middle of that Mercury retrograde cycle. I'm not going to talk about this too much because I have a full Mercury retrograde workshop. I'm going to post the link below. I believe it's also pay what you can or sliding scale or whatever. So I strongly suggest if you have one of those 8 signs that we just talked about, you should go watch it. This is a very important Mercury retrograde because it's helping us let go of these old routines, the old things that we're stuck in that just feel like our natural, rhythm. And Virgo is going to help you let that go and to reorganize yourself. And it's also a strong focus on your habits and your health, okay? Second to that, when Mercury retrogrades into Leo, It's a strong focus on yourself, who you are and who you are now, different from before. So we are evolving and this new character is showing up, this new version of ourselves, and that's beautiful. But this Mercury retrograde is going to be really supportive for figuring out that kind of stuff. So anyways, if you want to dive deeper, go down here. You can find the link and watch the Mercury Retrograde Workshop, okay? This Four of Wands is really nice because, again, this is about celebration and excitement. This is also about establishing a strong foundation and something that you can build on moving forward. Now, Saturn, the planet of foundations, hard work, karma, time, resources, is also retrograde. So we have this opportunity, especially mixed with this Mercury retrograde, to just pause for a minute and think about the foundation that we have already set up until now. And if we want to continue building on it, and if not, we drop it. And now until November 15th, when Saturn retrograde stops, we have an opportunity to reflect on that and review it and to try to figure out what we want to be doing next with our energy, our time, our resources, etc. So what foundations have you already established that are good? So maybe your business is good, but your relationships are not so good. Or maybe your love life is good, but your business is not so good. Or you want to change your apartment, you want to move to a new country, you want to try a new job or establish your own business or something. So you have time for that. This Mercury retrograde is going to support it, and this Saturn retrograde is helping you establish that new foundation from now until November 15th, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, whatever you're establishing, it's going to be good, okay? With the Four of Wands, it's going to be very good. But I want to use this awareness because this card is actually connected to the Leo new moon. Oh, I have my Leo hat on. Okay. King, boom, king, queen, the ruler of the kingdom. So what is your kingdom? What do you want to establish for yourself? Now, when we're looking at a new moon in Leo, we want to focus on the heart space, on being proud of who we are, not hiding who we are and closing ourselves off. A lot of us learn to shut down our voice, not speak up because our parents or society or teachers or early relationships or whatever. So when we're not speaking up, it means we're not living in our truth. It means we're not being authentic. And I talked about this a lot in the Leo season workshop. That's also available below if you guys are interested. Just so you know, like all of my workshops are always pay what you can or sliding scale. There's a lot of helpful information. So whatever you feel most called to, just follow your gut. But I just want to let you know that there are these resources available, okay? So that Leo season workshop, we talked about how the sun itself, which is connected to Leo energy. So the sun is also connected to this new moon. The sun is just naturally shining. It's naturally authentic. Like the sun can't be something else. And because the sun is the sun, it has a natural gravitational pull. That is how the other planets, like this one, Earth, has been pulled into it, and we're now circling in it. Like that is now our, universe. So when you also shine authentically, you attract the right people naturally. The sun didn't go out looking for planets to pull in. No, the sun is not trying to be the Earth. No, the sun is just showing up and being the sun, and naturally the other things gravitate towards it. So that is really important for this new moon, because this new moon is an opportunity for you to establish the intentions for you finding more authenticity. And when you have authenticity, you have flow. And when you have flow, you have opportunity and expansion and money, abundance. This month, actually, because August is the number 8, this year, 2024, if you add it together, 2 + 2 + 4 equals 8. So August is 8. This year is the number 8. And on the 8th day, we have this activation of 888 energy. This is connected to like as above, so below. If you watched the 2024 tarot forecast, I talked a lot about the number 8 because this year is a number 8. So we had a whole chapter and a conversation on what that means. This is about us finding more flow, like I just said, because flow is what equals greater expansion and opportunity. So under this 888 energy, we have an opportunity to activate our flow, therefore activate more abundance in our life. That abundance is also connected to Leo. Why? Because Leo is connected to the sun, and the sun is just ever shining. Like, we can't stop the sun. It's just there. It's always going. There's always more than enough light to, sustain the earth and bring more life and bring more growth and abundance. So it's like, in the same way that the sun is always providing, Leo is always providing. And we have an opportunity to establish a new energetic flow in our lives so that we can activate more of that abundance and expansion and opportunity. Okay. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the astrology that is happening right now. So we have this moon. This is a new moon. So this is a new cycle. We are planting a seed, and we have 6 months until the full moon in Leo. So this is a initiation of a 6-month cycle. So you don't have to rush anything, okay? We're always looking at 6-month cycles. Now, this new moon in Leo is trining the North Node. So what that means for people who don't know, a trine is very, very supportive. And the North Node is a point of fate and destiny. It's the direction that we're moving towards. That's where you need to go as a soul, as a person. That is your next steps. That will bring you more expansion and opportunity because it is aligned with your future. You can't be looking back. You can't be trying to go backwards and fix everything and change everything and hope and dream and wish. It's like, no, just drop it and focus on moving forward. There's nothing behind you that you need, okay? So this new moon is very much supported, trining. It is supported by the North Node in Aries. When the North Node is in Aries, it's an opportunity for us to stand in our power, which is also a theme for Leo. So this is a double energy of stand in your power, be confident about who you are, and don't hide it. Don't water yourself down. Shine, bitch. You know what I mean? So like, that's sort of your mantra for the next 6 months is, I'm gonna motherfucking shine, bitch. Okay, and I'm not going to water myself down for other people. I'm not going to prioritize other people. No, I'm going to prioritize my health, prioritize my dream, prioritize my process, and I'm going to respect myself and prove to myself that I really am that bad bitch. And I feel like this energy is here, especially with this Mercury retrograde, to remind you of who the fuck you are so that you can feel excited and inspired and confident about your future. You can take control of your life and create the life that you want. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. That's why we work with these 6-month cycles. But it's really important for you to recognize that you have the power within you. Okay? Remember that yellow color that we talked about? That's connected to the solar plexus. That's your power center. There's a reason you have a power center. It's so you can use it to create whatever you want. So the other thing that is really, really helpful is that this new moon has a sextile to Gemini, to Mars in Gemini and Jupiter in Gemini. So what does that mean? It means a lot of luck. It means a lot of expansion. It means a lot of curiosity, excitement, feeling more positive about our future, asking new questions, seeing things through a new perspective and shifting our ideas. So like, this is beautiful because Gemini, where all of that luck is right now, is also connected to Mercury, and Mercury is going retrograde. So when I talk about that, it means that Mercury is asking us to pause for 1 second and to think about the other options. And with Jupiter in Gemini, there's a lot of options for us right now. Some of them are options to go back to the old same shit that we've always been doing, maybe toxic cycles, old people, old limitations to keep ourselves small. That's an option for sure. But the other options are, for example, to stand in our power and to be authentic and to show up and to create the life that we want, not following the life that society wants, our parents expect, our teachers wanted from us, or whatever. And maybe you started on that path doing something that your parents always wanted you to do, and now you're just like, I don't want to do this. Perfect. So pivot. And yes, you're like, well, It's easier said than done. Well, of course it is, but you can pivot. Remember what I put down? I can. Solar plexus, I can. You just need to figure it out. Everything has a solution, and you can figure it out. I can. You can figure it out. Okay. So this is a very supportive time. The other thing I want to talk about is dropping shame of who you are, dropping the shame of what you want for yourself. It's not going to make sense to other people. And your flow, which leads to your abundance, to your opportunity, to your expansion, that doesn't make sense to other people. That doesn't fit in a square, in a book. You're not always going to find it reading what other people did with their lives. It's not about them. It's about you and you finding your energy and you finding your passion and you finding your flow. I used to have so many other jobs and I loved them. And at that time in my life, it was part of my flow for sure. Maverick, oi, 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 end the cup. Maverick, no. Maverick, no, come here, come here. Good boy, come lay down. His cone, like LOL. Come up. No, 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 no. Don't bark more. Come up here, please. Bulbous. Up here, up here, up here, up here. Okay, fine. Lay down then. I had a lot of other jobs. Before this, I was an interpreter, like professionally for the deaf community, which I loved for like 10 or 11 years. Oh my God, I'm like sweating through my shirt. I was a bartender. Like I did a lot of things and they were all in flow at that time. And I was learning a lot of lessons that I can apply now for sure. But when I found my true authentic flow, which is this, like channeling, tarot card reading, that's when my entire life just changed. Like my business blew up. Everything just went way up. So it's like, you can do the same thing. I'm not unique or special. You can literally do the same thing. So you need to figure out what that is for you. And that doesn't always make sense to other people. Like my mom was like, what do you mean you're going to just start reading tarot cards as your profession? No, you went to university or to college and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. This is what I feel like I'm going to do. And now like, bitch, like I'm fine. You know what I mean? So it's like, we're good. So trust yourself, trust your gut. If you want, on 8/8/8, I am hosting a live abundance activation workshop. You can watch the recording anytime, but like we are going to gather and do some magic to find that flow and alignment on that very powerful day that won't happen again until the years equal 8, which I don't even know when that is. It's probably not for another few years. So you can get a ticket below if you want to join me for the 8/8/8 Abundance Activation Workshop. I will be there live. I will see you there. Okay, that's what we wanted to talk about. That's it. This is a very good time for optimism, creativity, expression, just joy, curiosity, asking new questions, getting out, romance, dating, fun. I love Leo energy and I love this new moon. It's very like, oh, I just can't wait to be king. You know what I mean? Like the Lion King. It's just like that's the vibe. We're young, we're excited. So let's use this energy to establish some new intentions, plant some new seeds, and wait for that 8/8/8 abundance activation. This is big this year. This is a huge number for us, and it's triple. So it's like it's very powerful. Okay. Let's do the energy clearing and then a short meditation, and then we're done, okay? Let me know in the comments what you guys are feeling about this energy, because I know it's also a little bit dense right now, especially because we're in the middle of retrograde season and there's a lot happening in the sky, but this new moon has a very fun, sort of light, exciting energy to it. So I hope you're feeling that also, okay? I am literally sweating because I didn't turn on my AC, but whatever. Okay, so I want you to just close your eyes. And just close your eyes. You can just take a deep breath. And I want you to envision that there's a green fire burning in front of you on the floor. And in your hand, you have a golden comb. You can also use your hand if you want, but we're going to use your hand or this golden comb to just clean your aura, so your energy field. So just start at the top or follow your intuition and just comb out any energy that's other people's energy, anything that is stuck, just comb it out. Pick it up, dust it off, and just toss it into that green fire. And your guides, the universe, will get rid of it for you. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about that. So just combing, and we want to comb our legs, our feet, our backs. We're just combing and tossing it into that green fire. I'm going to use a distance energy symbol to help clean it up for you as well. And now I want you to envision that green fire, like a vacuum, it starts to suck in all of the negative energy from your apartment, from your home, from your bedroom, your entire house. It's just sucking up all of the negative energy. It's just cleaning it all up. I'm going to use a different energy symbol to help clean your space. It's just sucking up all of the negative energy and it's clearing it out for you. And now I want you to envision that the sky above you, it opens and white light starts to pour down. Maybe it looks like a shower or rain. Maybe it's just a bright light. But I want you to just feel that white light is filling up your life force energy. It's adding a layer of protection to you and to your space. So just feel that white light pouring in and just deep inhale it into your body. I'm going to use a different distance energy symbol to help add that layer of protection and to fill you up. We're just inhaling all of that white light. It's covering our full body. It's covering our home. And now keeping your eyes closed, I want you to just visualize your future self. So you in 6 months from now, but I want you to see yourself just so happy and creative, feeling sexy and healthy, that you have all of the money that you need, everything is taken care of, you have enough resources to share, to donate, to support other people, because the universe is just pouring so much abundance into you that it overflows out into your community. So I want you to see yourself doing that, and I want you to feel it, because the emotion, the energy in motion is what attracts that energy faster into your field. So feel it. And you can just fake it if you have to, but feel the expansion, feel the opportunity, feel rich and healthy and supported. And now I want you to feel excited about the relationships in your life. Maybe it's friends, family, maybe it's love, but I want you to feel like you can trust the people around you, that you're supported by the people around you, that it's an equal exchange with all of the people around you, friends, lovers, family. And just feel gratitude for all of those people and really feel the emotion of already having it. And the last thing I want you to do is to see yourself doing something. Maybe it's just one thing that you really enjoy. Are you dancing? Are you painting? Creatively expressing yourself? Are you reading? Are you just walking on the beach? Like, what is it? It could be one thing, it could be many things. And I want you to just feel so grateful for having the time to do that, for taking a moment for yourself, for filling up your own cup. And feel the emotion of, oh, wow, I'm so lucky that I can just walk on the beach in the middle of the day. I'm so grateful that I have time to paint, to sing, to make music or write that script or whatever. So I want you to feel yourself already experiencing doing that passion project, taking that time for yourself to be creative. Now, if there's any last intention or energy that you want to set in this space that you want to call into your field, then just visualize that now. Maybe reconnecting with an old friend, maybe you're buying a dog or you're adopting a cat or something like that. But what is it that you want for yourself? And now just saying, I can, and I am open to receiving this, and I am ready. And then I want you to just take one big inhale as we lock in that energy into our fields, and then we exhale. And then imagine that all of that energy, all of those visualizations, imagine they go into a little golden seed. And just call that seed into your heart chakra as we plant it. Take one last inhale. And when you exhale, just bringing some gentle movement back into the body, the shoulders. You can open your eyes when you're ready. I'm sending you so much love. I am so excited for you to get to this Four of Wands, or to, if you already have it, experience even more of this Four of Wands energy. This is abundant. This is love. This is freedom and creativity. This is an amazing card for this new moon. If you are interested in joining me for the Abundance Activation Workshop, it will be on the 8th, 888. There's a ticket below. I would strongly suggest at some point over the next 4 or 5 weeks watching the Mercury Retrograde Workshop, especially if you are one of those 8 signs that we talked about, because this is a really important one. And yeah, I guess that's it. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Hit the like button. I honestly hate asking, but it really helps me as a creator, and the subscriptions really help. So if you could click the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate that. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you very soon. I'm going to now start the pivot party, which is when I talk about my own experience. I'm feeling amazing. I have started, I don't know if I can like talk about it on YouTube actually. So imagine I was cooking, I would be putting in different vegetables like mushrooms, and but not too many, just like a tiny, 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 tiny little bit. And you just kind of mix that in with your breakfast, and you just like a little bit not every day, but every second or third day. And then you just feel full and good and excited about your day, and you're really charged up. And then so with that breakfast, I've been really noticing my nervous system is calming down, and my mind, I'm like rewiring different things. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more anchored. I'm feeling more secure. I don't recommend this for everyone or for anyone. I'm not a doctor. I think you should go and talk to a nutritionist and ask them how you should make your own breakfast, or talk to a doctor. Like, this is not medical advice. But different things for different people, and that right now is really working for me. I'm noticing, like, for the first time since I've had my Aura ring, which like measures your heart rate and your stress levels and everything. Yesterday was the first day in like probably my entire life where all of the measurements were at like relaxed, and I was like, what? I think for one moment it went up to like engaged, but it never hit stressed. And I was like, I really had a moment yesterday of just like, wow, I can't believe I did that. Like, I finally achieved like a relaxed day all day. Like, that's crazy for me. So anyways, I'm feeling really good. I met so many incredible Canadian girlies at Wheelhouse. Yeah, it was so fun, and I'm just sending everyone so much love. I've met so many people at Wheelhouse actually, so please, if you're in Portugal, come by. But anyways, let me know how you guys are all feeling. There's a lot of reprogramming in the mind happening right now, calming and seeing things more clearly, and understanding that I'm really just fucking ready to make these changes that I've been waiting to make forever. It's like something deeper on like a cellular level is really activated right now. And I think this 888 energy is also going to help just amplify that. So I'm really excited. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you at the 888 activation workshop. I love you, and we'll chat soon.